My name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing Leetcode problem 1399, count largest group with JavaScript. This is considered an easy problem. It says you are given an integer n. We need to group the numbers from 1 to n according to the sum of its digits. For example, the numbers 14 and 5 belong to the same group, whereas 13 and 3 belong to different groups. Return the numbers of groups that have the largest size, the maximum number of elements. All right, so for n being 13, our output is 4. The reason for that is if we count up from 1 to 13, right, the sum of the digits in 1 is just 1. Well, when we get to 10, if we count the sum of the digits, 1 plus 0, we get 1. So that's a group. This is obviously just 2. And then if we get the sum of 11, that's 2. So these are both 2. Same thing here, 3, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. 4, 1 plus 3 is 4. So these all have 2 numbers in their groups. That's why we return 4, whereas these just have 1. So 4 is the largest size. Okay, let's get into this. So we'll take this one here. Move on over to CodePen. Function. Just log into the console. All right, so what do we need to do here? Basically, we need to use a for loop. Set I to 1, and if I is less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So we're just counting up from 1 to 13 here, right? So right, counting from 1 to 13. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an array. So we're going to call let array equal, and this should probably be, no, it doesn't matter. String. We need to set it to a string and then split it. Okay. So now if we console log the array, there you go. We see each number split up into digits being strings. All right. And so then we need to get the sum of those digits. So we're going to say let sum equals. Now we're going to use the reduce method on array. Reduce. And we're going to have total and string, because it is a string. And then we got to give the initial total, which will be 0. And then we'll return total plus equals, use the number keyword on string. Now, if we cancel out log the sums, yep, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because these are the single digit numbers, and we get to 10. Some of this number is 1, 11 is 2, 12 is 3, 13 is 4, right? So now we're going to create an object. And we're going to basically store each one of these numbers as a key and then keep track of how many times we see it as this value. So we can say if sum in object, then we increment sum by 1. If not, we create a key value pair. Oh, key means sum, value being 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and return the object, see what that looks like. Cool. All right, and so now what we can do is we can just get an array of all the values by using the object.values, sort it from greatest to least, and then we loop through those values, and every time a value equals the first value, we increment a result variable and then return a result. So first thing we need is the values. Use the object keyword, object.values, and then you need to put in object, and then we can immediately sort it. And we want descending order. So now if we return values, there you go. And the last thing we need to do is set a variable result, which we will return. Now we're going to loop through values. I'm going to use the map method. I'm going to say if num equals values at index 0, result plus plus. And there you go, we get 4. All right, let's grab all this, paste it into Leetcode. Let's go ahead and submit it. We're good to go. All right, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It helps my channel to grow. If you'd like to see more like these, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again real soon.